Yo, what up? Welcome to another update on the Cutlass. Got the wheels on, suspension's all on. New center link, sway bar, tie rods, engine mounts, upper control arms, shocks, coil springs, lower control arms. Well, they're not new, but they're restored. Went through that whole process. And so basically, this is the adapter plate and the original flex plate all set up how it's going to look once the engine gets here. The engine's ordered and it's supposed to get here in like 3 weeks. So in the meantime, I'm trying to fit all this stuff and figure out how everything's going to fit into place and whether I'm going to have clearance and what problems I'm going to run into, right? So you can see this adapter plate bolts to the transmission from the back, and what you'll actually do, because these two holes involve screws, hex screws that are flush, so it doesn't get in the way of the bell housing. Those involve hex screws that are flush, so you'll actually bolt the plate onto the engine itself first and then attach it to the transmission. I'm just dry fitting everything and kind of showing how it all fits together by doing this. So you see there are a few problems that I ran into, not necessarily problems, but just questions I have. These bolts that came with the adapter don't go all the way through the threading, so I may buy longer bolts, but I don't really want to have to cut those bolts off at the end. So if I can't get them, I'll probably just use these. They seem to work fine. It's really torque in there tight. And the other thing is, the adapter kit didn't come with torque converter bolts, and so these have washers behind them to make up for the 5/16 inch on the adapter plate. So I'd like to get some longer, like grade 8 or 9.8 torque converter bolts. And then you have the pilot bushing adapter on the front of the torque converter to make up for that lost space. So basically this is how it's gonna look, and the engine's ordered. I've got these, what they call OER, original original engine replacement, something like that. And so these will go as the steels on the engine, and they kind of fit nicely on here. And I'll use my old engine through bolts, just pop it right through there. I'll have to buy some bolts for these, but it seems like these tabs, people cut them off, but it fits in there nice with the tabs, so we'll leave them on. Then if I need to cut them, I'll cut them. This fuel line will reroute, and yeah, I'll give another update soon.